We're late for a very important date. We're late.
Is that from Alice in Wonderland?
It is. Hi, gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty, or today, shall we say, Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland. Here on my channel, I love affordable fashion, beauty. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe and stick around. And why am I Alice cosplay right now? Well, it's because I have the cutest PR box from Wet n Wild to share with you guys today. It is their Alice in Wonderland collection. This is adorable. I think they did an absolutely amazing job with this. Every little detail I think was perfect. One of the best collab type of beauty collections I think I have seen, just as far as like theme and like colors and everything. I just think it is so cute. So if you want to see everything inside, get my opinions on them, I'm going to try to use every single item inside of here to complete the rest of my look, and then I'll have my little Avi come do her little guest spot as well, so you can see what this would be like as far as like how a child would see it, and see her look too. If you want to see all that and just take a little trip into Wonderland, keep on watching. All right, you guys, so this is now my second PR box from a collection I've gotten from Wet n Wild. The first was a Sesame Street collection, which was really adorable, and I ended up enjoying that one a lot more than I thought that I would. I've always loved Wet n Wild since I was pretty much my daughter's age. I would go to the store and always pick out a lipstick and a nail polish whenever I was little. I would like wander off from my mom, go straight to that section, come back and ask for her to buy it for me. So I've always loved Wet n Wild. I've always thought that their products have really been high quality for a low, affordable price. And here lately though, I just think that their collections are so good and maybe get a little bit looked over. Like with the Sesame Street, was that, you know, high-end looking? No, but it wasn't meant to be. It's nostalgic, just like this box here with all of the Alice in Wonderland items. So there are two layers to this. There's this top layer that has the palette, blush palette, highlighter palette, bronzer palette, a lippy, and then a liquid liner. And then underneath, there's a whole another layer under here. And I'll go over each one of them individually, but we have some brushes, we have a liquid cheek and lip, we have a liquid eyeshadow, a lipstick, a mirror, and let's see, oh, and a sparkly mascara. So I'm just gonna start using these one by one as I would do in the order of my makeup, and just try them out. Let's just play with them and have some fun. Okay, so first up we have this cute little lip and cheek color. It is called This Way, super adorable. Here's what the packaging looks like. And then it is a doe foot. Now I am going to use this just on the cheeks because I want to use the other lip products on the lips. So I'm going to take this little brush here, and I actually swear by this brush. So I have two of these in just their regular packaging that are white, and this is the same shape. It just has the Mad Hatter on there, which is so cute. This is really adorable, this design. And this is perfect for liquid blush. I use it every day, my other ones for liquid blush. So I'm actually just going to swipe this onto the brush. And then I have this really cute little mirror. Is a Cheshire cat. Is that not adorable? So cute. It's a perfect little size. It's a perfect little travel size. And I'm just going to stamp that on the cheeks because I have not applied any blush yet or bronzer for the day. So I'm just gonna do this liquid one first. This color is really pretty. It's very naturally kind of like coral flush to the cheeks. And then let's do the other side. I'm telling you, this is the perfect angled brush for liquid blush. It's been my ride or die brush for that for like probably about 2 years now. I swear by it. So yeah, I love this color. That is beautiful. And of course, if you wanted to try it on the lips and do kind of a monochromatic look, you could. That's so cute. You guys, I'm so sorry. By the way, my dishwasher is running. So if you can hear that, I apologize. Okay, this is the bronzer palette. So again, we have the Mad Hatter, really, really cute. And then inside, here's what we look like. So this is a very large size bronzer, bigger than my palm. And we have a lighter shade, a little bit deeper, and then two kind of shimmery bronzers that almost look like highlighters. So this is big enough where you can go in and kind of concentrate on one shade if you have something like this. So that's what I'm gonna use here to just do a powder contour along the forehead. And I love Wet n Wild's formula for their bronzers. A lot of times these collections are just, if not the same formula, really close formula to like their staple products that they always have available. And I've always really loved their bronzers. You guys know me. I'm always saying, like, you really don't have to spend that much. I mean, this stuff is pretty much as good as high end. Not always, but I feel like a lot of these Wet n Wild staple products are. You know, it's just about packaging, just about a name. But if you're an Alice in Wonderland fan, you should be really excited about this. I do really like Alice in Wonderland. My mom does not, however. By the way, I'm just using a Real Techniques little brush to do a nose contour with that same deeper shade. So yeah, my mom does not, she never liked Alice in Wonderland. I think she thinks it's too trippy, too weird, and it is weird. It is weird, but I think that's what I actually kind of enjoy about it. Okay, let's see. Let's use this brush here. So this has Alice on it, and it is, I think, supposed to be anything you want to use it for. Powder, you could use it for, I'm going to swirl these, by the way, just these three over here, and get some of that shimmer in there. So you could use this brush for powder, bronzer, even if you wanted to use it for blush, you could, or even just like your loose powder. I believe that my brush like this, I have always used for blush, because I have one just like it, but in their regular packaging as well. That's a really subtle shimmer to it. Like, it looks like in the pan, like it might be straight up like a highlighter, but it's really just kind of a very subtly shimmer bronzer. So yeah, I think it's pretty. I think we're looking good here. Okay, Alice. Okay, next up we have the blush palette. So you've got the little orchid here. She always freaked me out. I didn't like her temper. She was scary to me. And then here is what we look like in here. We have a like lighter pink. This one is, they're all a little bit, well, this one is matte, and then these are a little bit shimmery, and then we have this shimmery highlighter looking here that I'm assuming is not gonna be as highlightery, just like the bronzer. So I'm gonna take the same one. I didn't get like a ton of bronze product on it, and we're just gonna use it for our blush. That is really pretty. So we're just setting that on top of the liquid blush. This is beautiful. This is so like soft and kind of like that natural beauty. Oh, okay, I got a little bit of that shimmer in with that lighter pink side. That is so pretty. Okay, I love that. If you can see that glow, that's coming from this little strip here. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, I had to put some eye drops in. I'm filming this on the 5th of July. So yesterday was the 4th. We were outside most of the day. I was in the sun, the pool. So my eyes were so bloodshot. So I had to put in some Lumify, and those are amazing, by the way. Okay, so here we have the highlighter palette. Oh my goodness. Let me just do my fingers real quick This looks so pretty. Whoa, okay, okay. Let me do on the hand. So, like the icy one, the pink one, the purple, and more of the golden. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I've always loved Wet n Wild's highlighters, but wow. Okay, and this is the Curiouser and Curiouser highlighter palette with Alice. Okay, I'm really, really excited. Let me get my mirror. Okay, which one do I want to do? Okay, I think I'm going to mix the purple, lavender, and the pink. This looks really smooth. Super pretty. Okay. Woo! I love that. Okay. I'm really, 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 really pleased. That's beautiful. I thought this had a scent for a second, but I don't think it does. Okay, now I'm going to mix the white with the golden, and we're gonna do that on the nose. That's a really good nose highlight. Ooh, do you see how that made such a difference there? Wow. And then we're just gonna do the forehead, a little bit more golden, I think, here. This is a stunning highlighter. Stunning. Wow. Okay, now it's time to have some fun with the eyes. So here is what the palette looks like. I think this is the only thing, no, I think this is pretty perfect. I was gonna say I would change one thing about it, but as I'm looking at it, I don't think I would change anything. Maybe a red for the queen. I think that's the only thing that we're missing here. Actually, I haven't seen her, unless I haven't pulled it up yet. I haven't seen her as a character pop up in the palette yet. It's been mainly like the rabbit and Alice and the Mad Hatter, but we have some imprints here. So we do have like the Cheshire Cat. This has the rose. This is like a queen's crown, which I think makes sense because it's kind of like a golden, like a mustardy golden color. But I just think if we had a red in here, then it would really be a perfect color story. But let's see, I am going to, here's the little brushes that come. I have several of these as well, and they work so well for the eyes. I think they came in the Sesame Street. I already had them in like their regular ones, like their traditional packaging. So what do I want to do? I think I definitely want to use this pink here. I'm familiar with these collab palettes, the formula. By the way, I forgot to put on a primer, so we're just gonna roll with it and see how it does without a primer. These collab palettes, the formula is pretty consistent. I think it's really great drugstore. I mean, sometimes a light pink like this would not show up with these less expensive palettes, but look, that pigment is there and it's really, really pretty. This would actually be a really pretty blush shade as well. I could definitely see that. Okay, next I'm gonna go with the little Cheshire one here. This deeper rose color. This color looks like it's gonna be really, really pretty. Oh yeah, that is really pretty. It blends really beautifully with that lighter pink. Honestly, their shadows are really good quality and really, really easy to work with. They're never patchy on me. I think they always blend really nicely. It's super pretty. You guys will have to let me know if you like Alice in Wonderland and like what's your favorite part of it. The baby oyster scene, that was always a little bit, that one was a little demented. A little bit sad, right? We are looking really pretty. The pinks in here are beautiful. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna come back to the palette in just a second. This is the liquid shadow. I'm trying to think, but I don't think I've ever used one of their liquid shadows before, but let's try it out today. So I'm gonna take that with my finger and just dab that in the center. This is a pretty color, a very pearly metallic pink, really pretty. You kind of have to use a bit because I'm putting like a little bit on my finger so that it wouldn't be too much, but I'm definitely having to kind of dip back in. That's really pretty. I could just really stop here and think this would be such a pretty look and even leave the lower lashes blank. I don't do that very often, but we'll see. I definitely want to play with just a few more, but I like that. I've never used these before. That's really pretty. Doesn't this look just nice and soft? This would be such a pretty look just as is, but we're gonna make it a little bit louder. Let's go in with the blue, and I'm taking the more flat brush that came in the set. This one is actually really, really good for packing and like packing on shimmer. But we're gonna use this for the lower lash line. I'm trying to just use the two brushes that came in the set. Woo. This is a little powdery, but definitely some good pigment there. I always enjoy blue on the lower lash. So if you are someone who you're too scared to try blue, which was me about 2.5 years ago, I would have never done blue, especially this shade of blue, like maybe like a navy or a midnight blue, or a real icy silvery blue, but like a turquoise blue. Oh, I was so scared, but I started just dabbling in it by trying it on the lower lash like this. And that's just like a safer way to try it out. But I think that's really, really pretty. I did want to point out that that liquid shadow is still looking really pretty. It's not crumbling or anything, which is a good sign, but it does dry quickly, like if you're using your finger. So it's one of those that you have to work with really, really fast before it dries. But so far it still looks pretty on the lid. Okay, now I think I'm gonna take this shimmer here, which looks like it's going to be like a white, pink, blue. Let's just do a little swatch here. Yeah, it's like that icy blue pink shift, kind of like a topper shade, but this is perfect for an inner corner pop. You see that? Oh yeah. This is so good for the inner corner or even like the brow bone. And it's cool how it picks up pink, blue, purple, and honestly, I have shades like this in some like indie brands. Very, very, very similar. I can think of like a couple of palettes I have. So it's kind of cool that a shade like this is popping up in a drugstore palette. It is a little crumbly, so be careful of that. You have to really kind of pack. That is such a pretty inner corner. I think I'm actually going to just put that a little bit on the brow with my finger. Gives it that little pop. So far I'm impressed with this palette. It's really on par with the other ones that Wet n Wild's come out with, like the Sesame Street. Not bad. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do as far as the palette, but I wanted to just see what this feels like. So they do have two glittery formulas in here, these two. By the way, I have to point out, if my hands look dirty, we did tie-dye shirts, the kids and I yesterday, and then I was wringing them out and washing them today. So I have stained hands. They're not dirty. Okay, so that's like a typical like glitter formula. Definitely would need like glitter glue for that. And then the rest all seem to be shimmers. So let's see what this purple looks like. Okay, that's like one of those kind of satiny shimmers that's not super sparkly. And then I'm curious about this one. Oh yeah, another satin, but that's really pretty. And that green. Okay, And then the other mattes that we have in here are just this one here. But I like that we have the white matte so that you can make these even more like pastel if you want to. So yeah, I think this is pretty. As I was using it, I thought I might want the red and a black in here, but then someone else may look at that and think that it's not cohesive, but I just think the black could have helped, like if you wanted to deepen up the shades, and then that red would have that tie into the queen. Otherwise, I do think I think this is a beautiful palette, and I think it's really fun, and it performed really nice. Okay, now we have the liner. So this is like the breakup proof liner, I think, or maybe it's just another liquid liner. Has Alice on it, and it is here I already swatched it right here. It took a while to build it up. It's not super, let me do it again. I don't think this is gonna be like a long lasting, here we go. It's kind of like a multi-chrome light pink, like iridescent, which is pretty in theory, but I don't think it's gonna show up very well. Like this might be kind of a dud from the collection. It's a good idea, it just doesn't show up. So I don't even know if there's anything I could really do with it to show you on the eyes. So out of everything, for sure, I would skip this, even though it was a good idea in theory. Okay, so this is the really fun, interesting mascara that is like a glitter mascara, which, hey, I think that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna see if it shows up on the lower lashes, like without any black. Okay, barely. It's very, okay, it's very wet. Very wet. I think this is gonna be one of those that's better to put over black. Yeah, it definitely needs some black to it. Okay, let me put some black on the lower lashes and then try this. Okay, I put just a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes, and now we're gonna see. Okay, so doing it this way, it catches just like a little bit of glitter on the black. That's actually really fun. You could definitely add this to like the faux lashes. I've done that before actually with liquid liner. Just sparkles that I wanted to add to lashes, like for a unicorn look or something like that. So this would be fun costume, or if you're like attending a festival or something like that and you want to add like some glitter to your lashes. I like this. I think that's really cute, especially on the tips there. So yeah, I think this was a good addition. Okay, last we have the lips. So we have this lipstick, and this is where I think we could have put the queen. It does have like, we're painting the roses red, that scene with the little rose bush. And it's kind of actually more of an orange instead of a red. Actually, it's a really pretty color. And I will say, even though red seems like it would be more on theme, if they're sticking with what works with the color story of the rest of the palette, I can understand, because that liquid blush was like a more subtle coral shade that this really could pair beautifully with. But I don't know, I just wish they had red in here. That's really pretty. I think it's pretty with the eye makeup, but I kind of would rather it be more pink with this look. And how the blush palette and the highlighter palette went more like cool tone pink. So, also this formula is really nice. It's like, it's very like hydrating, but it has like a balm type of texture to it, but with pigment. So let's put this on top. This is the last lip product, We Sing 2. So this is a lip gloss. And let's see if this makes it like a little bit more pinky tone. It's a really light peach, but it is lightening it a little bit. It's actually really pretty on top of that coral. And this This, oh, pff, let's put it on my nose. This has a peach scent to it too. It actually smells really good. Okay, I don't know that I would have chosen this lip color to complete the look. I think I would have liked something like cooler tone pink, or even like just like a bold red lip. I think would look cool, because I do like that with a pink eye, but I'm not completely mad at it. I think it's still pretty. All right, you guys. Okay, this was a really, really good box. I think out of the collection, if I had to choose one that was my favorite, it would be the highlighter palette. That thing is absolutely stunning. It is so, so pretty. It is, wow. Like, that blew me away. Everything else was really good. I love the brushes. The quality was great with everything. I just, man, that liquid liner did not work. So that's the only thing. Otherwise, it's A+. Okay, now I have to bring my daughter in, and I'm just gonna let her just see what all was in this box and just give her a little quick synopsis. You know, what does she think if she were to open up this package? And then we will wrap it up. Okay, and now Avi has come in to give her opinions about what came in the Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland PR box.
I think I would wear this if I was Alice in Wonderland.
You think you would? Okay. What about this eyeshadow palette?
What do you think?
What do they think?
Yeah.
I already gave my opinions. I think it's really pretty. I just think there should be a red in there for the queen.
Yeah, but that's weird. They don't have any red.
They don't have any red. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing we would add. Okay. Okay, these are 3 of my favorites from the collection. This is a little blush palette. See?
That looks like ice cream a little bit to me.
It does look like ice cream.
If you want to see, you can look at the ice cream.
Ice cream. It does kind of look like Neapolitan. Okay, here's the bronzer palette. This to bronze.
These look like chocolate ice creams to me.
Okay. And what about this is my favorite? Oh, we already did that. The highlighter palette.
Oh, that looks like a really colorful rainbow. Only like the light colors.
The light colors.
So there's kind of like a goldish brown, kind of a little bit. That's a lot gold. This is a lot gold and a little bit of brown touch to it. This is like kind of a violet and a light purple. This is a little bit of hot pink and a little bit of light pink. And this is just a normal white with a little teeny, tiny bit of sparkles.
Sparkles. It's pretty, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then we have the brushes. What do you think about those?
They're so pretty. Did you use it?
I did. I already used them.
Did you use blue on this one?
I did do blue on that one. Yours out, it's not clean.
I thought it was part of it, and I was like, ooh, two-tone color.
Ooh, 2-tone colors. Well, that would have been smart. You're so smart. Maybe you should design the next PR box for Wet n Wild. What about this? Is this not so cute?
I like it. It's because I really want this mirror, like the Cookie Monster mirror.
It's like when it came in the Cookie Monster mirror that came in the the Sesame Street collection.
Can I have it?
Yes, you can have it.
Yay, I can have it.
Okay, we have a few more items. So this is supposed to be an eyeliner, but it doesn't really show up.
Then can I have it?
Yeah, you can have it. You can try to do something with that. Would have been really cool, but it doesn't really show up. Now this is pretty. This is a liquid eyeshadow. Look.
So eyeshadow? Like, wait, on your eyes?
Yeah.
A liquid eyeshadow?
Yeah, liquid eyeshadow.
So
you
you
can put
put
just
it
a
on-
little.
No, I'm not gonna put some on.
You're not. Doesn't it look pretty though? It's on mine right now. Oh.
Can I have it?
You can borrow it. Oh, now this is a sparkly mascara. Do you see the little bit of sparkles on my lashes? Just a little?
Can I use?
Mm-hmm.
By myself?
No, not by yourself. Okay, last two are the other lip. Well, no, this is a liquid blush or the lips. So I have it on.
A liquid, a blush, or for your lips, like.
So you need to put it on your cheeks. Yeah, like that, little dot. Beautiful.
I kind of look for like Poppy from Poppy Playtime.
Oh, Poppy Playtime. I don't know what that is. You look like a doll.
Huggy Wuggy.
Oh, it's Huggy Wuggy. Okay. You look like a little doll. You can rub it in.
I don't want to. I want to look like a doll.
Okay. You do. And then this is the lipstick.
You put it on.
Uh-huh.
No.
I put it on. Ooh.
Wait, I want to.
Does it feel good? It's smooth, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so good at putting on your lipstick. Beautiful. It looks beautiful. Okay, Avi used the stuff and did her makeup. You did your eyes. Show your eyes. Ooh, beautiful. And she has little doll cheeks.
Cheeky. And you remember my lipstick?
Remember the lipstick. And the highlighter she put up higher by her eyes. It looks really pretty.
Just so easy. Close.
So what was your favorite from the collection?
Probably this and Shower Cat and
Cat Me. And the palette?
And the palette?
And the highlighter probably. That had the pink and this purple. And, yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So this was a good collection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was really good. All right. You guys have to let us know what your favorite was in the comments.
Oh, and question time.
Question time. Do it fast. Clock is ticking.
So, there's one question today instead of 3.
Yeah, because we're late. We're late for a very important date. We're late.
Is that from Alice in Wonderland?
It is.
Okay, so let's start. What do you think? What do you think was her favorite?
I said it, so y'all better have been listening.
Yep.
Comment in the comments.
And actually, I changed my mind. There's one more question. There's 2 questions today.
Say it quick.
Was my hair first like this, or was it like this?
Oh, that's a good question. You guys let us know in the comments. This was fun, you guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Have fun shopping. Budget shopping. Bye.
Oh, no.